Victor. I'm here with a new product review, and this time we are going to make a look to the Grand Tournament 2021, so the chapter approved. Remember, let me just focus on the 2021. I have here the 2020 because I'm going to do some comparison. I want to share you something. So what is new, right? I want to really focus on what is new versus the previous edition, because I think it's important, and this will tell you if it's worth it or not to pay for this book. Okay, so it comes with two books. Here we have all the points. Okay, I have to say, if you have the application, you should have all these points updated, and if you have the codexes, even without paying, you will have all the points updated. So for to be fair, I have very little use to that. Normally I use Battlescribe on top, so I don't have use to this book. Okay, so if it was for this book, I will never pay. So, but I wanted to know, because I was saying there are new missions and there is updated version, so I wanted to know what's new. And if we compare, and we're going to have here, so we can see that it's almost, I don't know what is the best way to put them together, I think like that. But well, this is a little bit covered, but it's the same what you have here at the beginning. Okay, so we have the introduction. It seems that it's different. Okay, but the point is that this page is later on the same. Is just after the sequence. Okay, so you will have this. It's a different order, but it's the same. So here it is explanation of battle ready. Okay, so you have it there. So you have the same pages on the two books. Okay, so to be fair, I like more this format of book. I don't like this one. I prefer the one with the spring at the back. I don't know why they have changed, but I think this format is much better to game, because you can leave it like that open on the table. This one, it's closing, right? So first of all, I think this is a miss. This format is much better. So I will suggest, if I can, feedback to Games Workshop, we should go with this format, much better. I guess it's more expensive, but it's more convenient for me to play when you want to play. And then we have the Grand Tournament 2021, so they have changed the title, okay? But to be fair, I did not go all the text in detail comparing, but you can see, if you compare the two pages here, it's the same. And if we keep comparing, we will see that it's the same. We have the same type of distribution on both, so even the same drawings. So it looks like a copy-paste. Maybe there is some boarding that have been updated, but it uses the same space, the same number of lines. So all what is telling me that this part is a copy-paste of what we used to have in the 2020. Okay, so no news on this part. The thing that is different, and maybe the most different part, is the secondary objectives. So we have the secondary objectives have changed. On Battlefield Supremacy, okay, we still have engaged on all fronts. This is the same, but when they have changed the rules, they have changed the name. For example, Line Breaker is not anymore existing, and we have Behind Enemy Lines. Domination have changed, and now it's called Stranglehold. Sorry. Okay, so we have different ones, and the difference here, for example, this one is scores 3 victory points if you control more than half of the total number of objective markers on the battlefield at the end of your turn. It scores 3 victory points at the end of your turn if you control 3 or more objective markers, and you also control more markers than your opponent. So you need to control half, you need to control more objectives than your opponent. It has to be minimum 3. No prisoners is new, so it's a modification. So if you select this objective, keep a total tally of the kill points. So it's the all kill points. Grind them down is the same. While we stand, we fight is changed to the last. Okay, and now they have changed the order, but we have shadow operations. Raise the banners high is exactly the same. Investigate signs have changed to investigate signal, and the deploy scrambles, I don't know which of these one. Because this deploy teleport homers also have changed, and retrieve Octarius data have changed from deploy scrambles. Okay, and then we have as well purge the enemy. It used to be in the past, so we have to go back. As I said, this is where we have more differences. So, yeah, purge the enemy. Assassinate is now assassination, so they have changed. So scores 2 victory points, for example, at the end of the battle for each enemy character model destroyed. And if the enemy warlord was destroyed during the battle, gain 1 additional victory point. So you have 3 and 4 for the warlord. Sorry. Titan Hunter is the same name. Bring it down is the same name. And the cut of the head is not existing anymore. Okay, so this is out. It goes together with assassinate. And then on the Warcraft part, Abor the Witch is the same, War Ritual is new, Pierce the Veil is new, and Psychic Interrogation is changed. That was used to be called Mental Interrogation. So all the secondary objectives have changed. I guess they have realized we have to look in detail what all of them, but this is the part that is really new. Because then we go to the missions, and here I check mission by mission, and all are the same missions, okay, with the same name. So the missions are exactly the same that we used to have in 2020. So that they don't even create, you can see, crossfire, and even the deployment zone is the same, okay. And the only thing that is different is that they have added what was put in the facts or in the rules update. So now we have as well. So this primary objective cannot be scored in the first battle round, as before, but now it says in the 5th battle round, the player who has the second turn does not score any victory points at the end of the command phase. Instead, at the end of their turn, they score 5 victory points for each of the above conditions they satisfy. Okay? Okay. So this is the same. So you have resupply. Okay, raid, and you have to believe me, all are the same missions, same maps, same rules. So all the other things are the same. The only thing that is different is this part, that this is amended with a fact, so you don't need a book to have this. So and then you can see we can jump to the end. Okay, so here we have all the same. So I check one by one, and we have a repetition of the same missions. And then we go to the rules, and when I was checking to the rules, I don't know if they have put the facts here, but they look exactly the same distribution, same lines. Okay, I don't see really here. I did not read all this book in detail yet. I was just comparing. But to me, all looks the same. I don't think there is main rules. There are more clarifications and really rule changes on the facts. So this way I can understand, but you can see. Okay, so more or less it's all the same. The only thing here that is different. Okay, so we can move the move phase. The thing that is different, and I think is where they have more exploration, is on rare rules. If we compare the rare rules, there are more exploration here, right? So if I go here as well to the rare rules on the other book, okay, and this is after the terrain features and just before, okay, you can see benefits of cover improving. This part is the same, okay, the explodes and so on. Okay, these 2 pages are the same, but then here we go to this page, Desperate Breakout. And this is not anymore, this was not in the book, okay? So we will jump in from the explodes. So this page is new. Where we have the rules of Desperate Breakout, rules that prevent falling back, the stratagems that guide refund of CPs, manifesting priority, scoring additional hits. So all these clarifications that I think we have on the facts are here at the end on rare rules. To be fair, I think some of them are really more facts clarifications. We will have the shooting whilst embarked on a transport. And then we have the glossary. To be fair, I did not check the glossary, but I don't suspect it's the glossary looks pretty much the same. Okay, it's the same. And we don't have this. Okay, I don't think I need it, but we don't have the tournament scoring sheet. Okay. So my point is it worth it if you have this one? Is it worth it to have this one? I don't think so. I don't think it's worth the cost of the book unless you really go to tournaments. I don't feel satisfied with this book, to be fair. Okay, I understand more or less is what I could have imagined. The first, I like more this format. The old format, I think it's more convenient for gaming. It's easier to leave the page open where you are playing, and you put the scenario here. I will need to force it, and this gluing is breaking much easier than the spring. The missions are all the same, just with the small explanation. But this is we were already doing that before this book was released. Okay, and the secondary, just for the secondary objective, this can be released on just a PDF, right? I think this is with a PDF to supplement this one is good enough. Okay, so what I think, what was the right thing to do for Games Workshop is, yeah, you can create a new version, the 2021, but you also can explain you have the 2020, here you have a PDF with the changes that we have done, because at the end the changes are really small and they don't deserve to invest for a new book. Okay, and that's all. That's my point of view on this book. Please let me know what do you think, and share if you think. But I think sometimes I'm quite a consumer of Games Workshop, and most of the times I'm happy with the books, even though sometimes the books does not have like the Broken Realms. I know that I will not use them a lot for playing, but I like the book, how it is, the reading. But here, to be fair, this is just a functional book, right? And what they have added here, they should have put maybe different missions, a little bit more of things. I think was better when they were doing the chapter approved once a year all together with open play and narrative, if they can put everything together. But I think now they want to split it between narrative and the match play, and I think, yeah, this should not cost, at least this should not cost 30 euros. This should be, I mean, if it's 10 or 15 euros, I'm happy, but if I find 30 euros for what they have added here is very poor. Okay, so please let me know in the comments section below what do you think about this. Give a like if you have liked this video, share if you think other people can be interested, and as usual, thanks a lot for watching and see you again later. Bye.